think almost every team that comes to Manchester, to Old Trafford, they're inspired, not just by this Old Trafford, this is a cricket ground, but the one across the road, the football ground. As a Manchester United fan myself, I know Craig McMillan, also the batting coach of New Zealand, they just finished playing a game of soccer. There's some foot volleyball going on from the players' perspective. They've been doing it for about 40 minutes now. They don't want to stop. Obviously, the ground, the red half of Manchester across the road, is a great inspiration. Yeah, so we've moved from football, appropriately at Old Trafford, to tennis, just over my right shoulder. Former Australian Kiwi keeper Luke Ronke's putting Latham through his drills, and amazingly here in the cricket field, they're using a different ball with a tennis racket. It's a slightly softer ball, it's rubbery to be quite honest, and it's a two-piece. So what's happening is that when he hits it with the tennis racket, it curves in the air, it'll move about, it'll wobble, and really test the wicket-keeping skills or the catching skills of anyone with the gloves or without the gloves on. So I think it's a fantastic, innovative way to practice, especially in English conditions. You were bowling at the cones with your colleagues outside just now, different coloured cones. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, out in the middle, obviously guys just want to get a bit of a feel for bowling in the middle. Some of the guys haven't played at Old Trafford, so it's a good chance to just run in and run through. And then obviously there's change eggs and set out a few targets, so if they wanted to do some target practice, there's lengths and then also Yorkers and whatnot, because sometimes in the nets it's not much fun with batsmen whacking it back at you and whatnot, so some of the guys prefer to do it out in the middle, and it's just having the option to I guess hit some targets and warm up out there, and if you want to come to the nets then you can come in and do some work here as well.
West Indies against New Zealand. Look, it still has great potential because New Zealand have played well. West Indies have, when they've bowled well, they haven't batted well, but generally their bowling has been probably the biggest thing that has let them down. Shai Hope has been consistent without scoring quickly enough, had a long net 2 days before the match, and I think he'll want to get his strike rate up. Shimron Hetmyer has been batting quite freely, but he will want to spend more time at the crease. And I think the game may be won or lost. New Zealand's bowling against the West Indies bowling. New Zealand more skill, but New Zealand's batting hasn't fired on all pistons yet, so we'll see how this matchup goes. I think it has the potential to be one of the good games of the tournament.